That's always fun. Hey, everybody. How you doing? This is your Sundays at 6. My name is Dane, just for those of you that don't know. I hope you guys are having a good day. I will say that today started off a little bit less um, lustrous than I would have liked it to start off, mainly because I woke up and looked out the door and there was just a massive amount of snow. Um, I'll post the picture. I did my first car clean off today. So yeah, it was bittersweet. I love the fact that we have wheels, but at the same time, my goodness gracious, shoveling the driveway. That's always a fun one. Weirdly enough, I enjoy shoveling the driveway at my parents' place a heck of a lot more because I feel like I'm doing a service. I feel like I'm doing something special when I shovel it off for for our own car. It's like, oh goodness, what what am I doing? This is actually necessity. I have to do this. But um, anybody else have shoveling fun this morning, or this afternoon, whatever it may have been? Uh, we enjoy hearing other people's fun foibles. Um, that being said, I'm going to start things off and play. Oh, Mike's on the chat. Hey, hey. Yo. Kelly's on. Elizabeth is on. Julie's on. Gemma's on. Katie's on. Cindy's on. Kelly's on. I think I said Kelly already. Brendan's on. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, so I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play some songs, and then get the boys on, chat for a little minute or two. Um, yeah. Anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in, and let us know if you have any requests. Let's sit and talk it out. I can't believe we've wasted so much time. So much time. So much to think about. But all we ever seem to do is fight. This can't be right. The end is near. And I'll swear. So good tonight. Why can't we ever seem to get this right? Get this right. You've gone and wound me up so tight. I hope that this lasts for one more night. One more night. The end is near. And I'll swear. One of these days I'll walk away and then you'll see that you are nothing, nothing got me figured out. But you are wrong, so wrong. You're wrong, so wrong. One of these days I'll walk away, and then you'll see that you are nothing, nothing without me. One of these days I'll walk away, and you'll find out you are nothing, nothing without me. Yeah! So this is a song, this next one, that has been requested a couple times, but it's a song that I wrote with Chris J.J. Joris. I played Squeeze for Me not long ago, and him and I wrote that one together. This is another one we wrote together, and yeah, it's one that I've been asked to play a few times, but I don't think I've played in quite a while. But yeah, the song's called Save Yourself. Actually, I have a cool memory playing this song. My dad and I were on a road trip, maybe, I want to say 3 years ago, two or 3 years ago. And we went Memphis and Nashville, and we hit a bunch of spots on the way. But while we were around Nashville area, we had kind of looked up where there was some open mics or open stages that I could go play. And we found this little place called Leaper's Fork. And it was a friend of my dad's and my mom's that had kind of, they live in the area, and they knew this place as being kind of a spot where like songwriters would go, people that wrote for Willie Nelson, and it was kind of like a go-to spot, but not a very well-known go-to spot. And so my dad and I showed up there, and we sat down, ordered some pulled pork sandwiches, and my dad lit up a cigar, and we sat at the table, and we were sitting there kind of thinking, okay, like, we don't really know what to expect, but we know we just got to pay attention to when they put that list out. And it was kind of hilarious because like people showed up on horseback to this open mic. I've never played a place where people actually showed up on horseback. That was very cool. So anyways, this was one of the tunes that I played there, and yeah, it was a good memory. My dad and I hit an armadillo driving back to our hotel after this gig, and it was kind of crazy because like we didn't know what it was, but after we got back, we took a look at the front like grill, and you could actually see the outline of the armadillo like shell on the front corner panel of the car. But anyways, so with no further ado, this is Save Yourself. In the morning, you call me. Still got nothing to say. Silence feels like a warning, you're calling. I'm hoping that I can save you. Did it again. Again and again, but you lie. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. Why won't you save yourself? Save yourself. You're running out of reasons to run. Why won't you save yourself? Save yourself. Oh. You hit the bottom, but you're still sinking. You used to ride in the waves, and all the lies, yeah, I caught 'em thinking. How many more can I take? Did it again, and I tried again and again. You lied, screaming at the top of my lungs. Why won't you save yourself? Save yourself. You're running out of reasons to run. Why won't you save yourself? Save yourself. Now lend a hand and you push it away. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help you. Happy endings never started this way. Believe in yourself. I'm trying to tell you. 3 o'clock in the morning, you call me. Still got nothing to say. Screaming at the top of my lungs. Why won't you save yourself? Save yourself. You're running out of reasons to run. Why won't you save yourself? Save yourself. Oh. Thank you. So this next tune that I'm going to play, this is one of my favorite favorite cover tunes. Ben Harper is one of my favorite artists. I I think that I could actually attest that most of the style that I somewhat, I guess, accrued over the years could be somewhat Ben Harper, Martin Sexton, Bill Withers, Al Green, but Jimi Hendrix maybe. But either way, it making me happy. So this is a tune I haven't played in a long time, but Ben Harper was definitely one of my favorites. The song's called "Another Lonely Day." Yes, indeed I am alone again. Here comes emptiness crashing in. It's either love or hate, I can't find in between. 'Cause I've been with the witches and I have been with the queen. Wouldn't work out in the end. Now it's just another lonely day. Yeah, yeah. Further along, just me. Yeah. Now it's just another lonely day. Yeah. Yesterday seems like a life ago, 'cause the one I love today I hardly know. It's you I've held so close, and my heart's so dear. You go further from me with every falling tear. Wouldn't worked out anyway. It's just another lonely day. Yeah, yeah. Further along, you just may. Yeah. Now it's just another lonely day. Yeah. Now it's just another lonely day. Yesterday seems like a life ago, because the one I love today I hardly know. It's you I've held so close and my heart so dear. Go further from me with every falling tear. Would it worked out anyway? Now it's just another lonely day. Yeah, yeah. I said further along, we just be, yeah, 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 yeah. Now it's just another lonely day. Now it's just another lonely day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now it's just another lonely day. So, to keep things maybe on the I don't want to say on the up and up because I'm getting hot. I gotta de-scarf myself. Um, yeah, this is it's not to keep it on the up and up, but this is definitely a louder song. The song's called "Dirty Water." One more day, waiting for the moment, but I can't wait. No, it's getting closer and I can't see. Waiting for the moment and I can't wait. I can't wait, said I wanna feel it, I really need it. Alright. I take a shot, take a sip of that dirty water now. Shoot it back, shoot it quick. Love that dirty water. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Whoa, one more shot, make it quick. Love that dirty water. One more shot, gotta get it in me. One more shot, don't wanna see it clearly. One more shot, to make it through tomorrow. One more shot, I said I wanna feel it, I really need it. Oh yeah. And now take a shot, take a sip of that dirty water. Shoot it back, shoot it quick. Love that dirty water. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Whoa, one more taste, make it quick. Love that dirty water. Okay, waiting for tomorrow. One more, a glass until you got it. Raise your hands until you want it. Raise your glasses if you got it. Raise your glasses if you got it. Don't stop till you hit the bottom. Raise your glasses if you got it. Yeah. Oh. I take a shot. Take a sip of that dirty water now. Shoot it back, shoot it quick. Of that dirty water. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah. Now take a shot, make it quick. Of that dirty water. Love that dirty water, yeah. So, I feel like I'm gonna play one more tune, and then I'm gonna see if B and Mike are around to chitty McChat chat. You guys know this one. I should have thrown it all away. I could have done it all alone, but I don't wanna fight on my own. You always seem to know what to say to make me feel like I wanna stay. I've been here before. Yeah, I could've walked away today. I could've thrown it all away. I could've done it all alone. Maybe you're wrong, maybe you're right. Maybe they'll point to all of my fights, but I don't care. Look at your eye. I could have left it all today, and I should have walked away. And I could have walked away today, and I could have thrown it all away, and I could have done it all alone, but I don't wanna fight on my own. Don't wanna fight on my own. So, I will say that based on everything, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Brendan and Mike.
I didn't realize it'd have this much time.
It's a really long 30 seconds. It's a really long 30 seconds.
I told you
That
guys
was
it was going to
epic.
be bad when I learned how to do that.
I didn't know there was like a second part to it. I didn't know they added the hi-hat in the last
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yeah, you think that'd come in
It
sooner.
gets really crazy.
It's one of
Yeah,
it's one of the things.
It gets a little exciting.
I want to say that's a little dirty secret of production. Is like you never really listen to the whole song. You just kind of hit export, and you're like, yeah, that's probably fine.
It's
So
probably good.
If there's any problems with the bridge or last chorus or outro, it's like, the band will tell me. It'll be fine. They'll let me know.
Maybe if they made a 45-second one, the snare would come in.
They had the snare in? Might
No,
have to.
Well, if it was 45 seconds, you'd have to. The snare would gotta come, you know.
Yeah, you get that many bars in, you gotta add something. So
Be like a big halftime, big reverby snare, though.
and and then if it goes further, if it goes a full minute, a reverse cymbal, and then a cymbal.
It always takes me so long to find that reverse cymbal on the drum thing. Like honestly, if it takes me an hour to record other things, It takes me 2 hours to find that reverse cymbal. And no matter what happens, I can't find it the next time.
I just go into a song where I know I've had it, and I just bring that track in, and then just move it over.
I was gonna say that's what I do too.
Yeah, just pulling the curtain back on how these things how the hits get made.
Yeah, I feel like
There's a little file on my desktop, and I'm like, yep.
Rev symbol.
I can't do that in. I can't do that. I was actually gonna text you one day, Mike, and be like, dude, but I didn't know how to text.
How do you reverse a symbol? Put a symbol in, and then highlight the audio for.
You can't. You can't do that. Well, you probably can. I just don't know how.
And then you go into Audio Suite and Pro Tools, and you go to reverse.
I was gonna say that's what I did.
Realistically, I think I'm just gonna start sending the stuff to you with my voice, just doing the like. Wow. I'll be like Timbaland.
I'm feeling like now we can't use any reverse symbols on our songs because people know.
Well,
we're just kind of phoning it in
no, we
on
have
the production.
To go the opposite way. We have to do the Trailer Park Boys thing. We have to go over and above.
Or
So, like,
only forward-facing symbols.
No, we need to do reverse symbols.
Regular straight-ahead
reverse,
symbol.
Reverse symbols on every single, like, verse to pre-chorus, pre-chorus to chorus, chorus to verse. Everything has to have. Oh, no!
We could make that happen.
That was very dramatic.
Oh, no.
That was very dramatic, Dane.
It's like Blair Witch.
It definitely played dramatic because it just dropped.
Are you okay, Dane?
I didn't fall.
That
You're
looked like
right.
it hurt.
I didn't fall. It was the thing that fell.
Wait, what?
Dropped first.
It looked like it
Oh
fell.
my gosh. Everything's falling now.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What's going on here?
Talking amongst yourselves.
Wait 1 second. 1 second.
This is
1 second.
good internet.
Be right back. Are you better?
I can do this in 28.
Sorry. I'll stop.
Stopping it. I can do this in 28 seconds.
You probably could do that 28 seconds.
Oh, you can put more video clips in here. Uh-oh.
Dude, the mic. The mic's falling again. Everything's falling.
You need some sandbags or something.
Dane getting sandbagged over here.
Yeah. Know what Dane's getting for Christmas. It's like a sandbag.
Bag of dirt. We won't even give you the dirt, though. We'll just give you the empty sandbag. You got to fill it up yourself.
Yeah. BYOD. Bring your own dirt.
Bring your own dirt.
I think we're safe. Really?
You're right, Dane. You got it together there. Should we just go back to playing songs?
That was that was like it sounded amazing a few minutes ago. Then it was just all held up with like painter's tape, though. It just all gives out.
That's exactly what it was. It's just all the duct tape. Just
Look at that green, that paper, like green tape.
Everything.
Painter's
The
tape.
Painter's tape.
It's the painter's tape that you try and make stronger. You try and give it duct tape.
There's many layers, but it just tears right down the middle, anyways.
Have you guys like completely lost your soul trying to get to the spot where it's not running down one side, and so you try and even out the roll, but every time you get to the part where it's gonna be even, it just goes down the side again? Okay, so I guess
I know this.
I missed.
Okay,
I
no,
was
that's
reading
fine.
the
I'll
chat.
go
so
heck
I missed
myself.
part of what's going on, and I don't know what the question is.
The paper tape tears diagonally. It's super annoying.
When
yeah, that's
when you
annoying.
get the little run up the side, and then you try and correct the run, and then you get the runs.
That's the worst with like hockey cloth tape because always the one piece on the side doesn't rip, and then eventually you've got this big
Just
issue.
like a string.
And you have to like pull that off, and you're just like, oh, that's not what I signed up for.
But that's what I
It's
mean.
terrible.
You try and even it out just to I guess mitigate those circumstances. Doesn't work.
Just use
Excuse
gap
me.
tape. Use
That
it for
was
everything.
I could
Just
hear
gaff it.
that.
Just
I
gaff it.
heard that one. That was like tummy.
Yeah,
grumbling.
apparently water is making me gassy right now. So
I thought you were hungry. I thought
No.
that was
no, it's
a-
just weird bubbly stuff. Dane, did you shout out Michelle for happy birthday?
I did not.
I've seen it about
I
8
did
times in
not.
the chat so far. Happy birthday, Michelle. It was
Happy birthday, Michelle. Michelle Cantor, right?
yeah, that was on
Yeah,
that was
I
on
thought so.
Friday, I do believe.
Happy birthday. I hope crazy things happened, but
Whose birthday's next in the chat? Whose has their COVID birthday next? Or you stay home and maybe order food. You go on the internet.
there's a Skip the Dishes is really running some sick games lately. And I
Good
mean
stuff?
this I mean this in like I was angry at Skip the Dishes the other day. I drove over to I don't know if you guys saw on Facebook where they have the sponsored thing and it's like the bacon mushroom melt burger at Wendy's was on for $3.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, that makes me jump in the car
Listening.
and like yeah, I was too. And I drove over there and Jen and I are sitting in the drive-through and I said to the lady, I was like, you guys like the bacon mushroom something and she was like, oh yep. But I didn't ask if it was on sale. I just asked. And so I ordered a couple of those. And then I looked at like the little screen that shows what I'm being charged for. They were like $7.50 a piece. And I was like, pardon-moi. What doth charge me? And I said, I thought they were $3. They were on like a special. And this other lady chimed in over the thing, and she was like, no, that's only for Skip the Dishes.
That's weird.
And so I was like, okay, so wait a minute. So I could like park my car, order these burgers off Skip the Dishes, and pay less than
They'll
I'm
drive
going
it
to
over to
pay
your car.
just going. And I'll just sit beside that. They don't even have to drive. They could just come over. They could just come hang.
You're
Sit
like
in the-
putting your address in. Your address is just like your car's license plate.
Yeah, exactly. It's
And they're like, that's weird. Like, oh, you'll see it.
spot 5 at
This is-
Wendy's 1.
More cost effective. That's weird. That's weird that they'd have a deal on Skip the Dishes.
I was upset.
I would
not
I would be upset.
not like rightfully upset, but like I was slightly upset.
Were you enraged though?
No, it wasn't burger rage.
Okay.
Because then
Was
right
it
after
some
that,
form of fury?
no,
possibly?
right after that, when they said that, I was like, okay, well, I'll just switch to junior bacon cheeseburgers. Like at my parents' place, we called them Fandangle burgers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the thing. When
I always
when
thought
was,
usually we'll put less syllables. when you
no.
give something a nickname.
Actually, when we were kids, it was funny because like they came out with the JBC when I was maybe, I don't know, 11, something like that. And so on Sundays after church, we would go to Wendy's. And normally like we were the family that like we had pop at home. So like we didn't order the meal. We just got like burgers and fries and then we went home. And it was it was funny because when the JBC came out, the Fandangle burger.
Saved.
Fandangle. It was
Saved.
the Fandangle burger.
All I heard was dangle
Yeah.
burger.
Oh, really?
You got saved for a
You
second.
got
That's a-
saved there
that's a
for a
com-
second.
That's a completely different kind of burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Saved.
Saved again.
Saved again. I'm getting hungry now though. That's the thing.
I know. I wonder what McDonald's would taste like right now, because I haven't had McDonald's in months, so it'd be salty probably.
Super salty.
Super salty. That's what I'd
okay,
be
I'm back.
expecting.
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm
Dane's
You'd
back.
be
Dane got saved.
saved.
No, with the McDonald's thing, it's like I have no craving for McDonald's in Canada. The second we cross the border, it kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, let's go.
It's like when when I walk into an airport, hungry, immediately. Just walk in. I've experimented too. I've made sure to eat a very big meal before I go to the airport, and it doesn't seem to make a
As soon as you get in
difference.
there,
As
you
soon
get
as you
hungry.
get into the gate, I'm like, oh, I really want a $14 sandwich now. Thanks, stomach.
Wahlburgers is good for that. They're pretty fair priced for being airport food. But anyways, back to the Fandangle burgers before I forget.
Fandango.
The Fandangle burgers. So there was one Sunday that I think my dad was on the road, and so my mom brought us to Wendy's for the night. And okay, the salt on the fries, that's a necessity.
Pretty
That
salty.
has to happen.
Pretty
But
salty.
anyways, so we go to Wendy's, and we all kind of we shout out what we want. It's like, I'll have 2 Fandangle burgers and some fries. So we get to the we get to the actual window, and they say, okay, you know, what would you like? And my mom, not thinking that like my dad had made this name up for the Fandangle burgers, says, could I get 6 Fandangle burgers and 6 large fries? And at this point, I ducked my head down below the seat, laughing my butt off. And she's looking back at us like, what? Like, what's the problem? We're like, they're not called Fandangle burgers. They're Junior Bacon Cheeseburgers. And so it wasn't even that big of a deal, but it was like the funniest of funnies for us. And we definitely made fun of my mom way more than we should have been allowed to. But
Trust is broken. That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
yeah.
Between
She
parent and
probably
child.
still remembers that. She'll probably be sitting there some days looking at you like,
I guarantee they're watching. I guarantee
Yeah.
they're watching
Like,
this right
Dane,
now.
what do you want? You better speak up
Yeah.
so they hear you.
And I swear, when I get done this live stream, I'll get upstairs and my mom will be like, I am never ordering you a Fandangle burger again.
she just comes up and she just throws hot bacon at you. Yeah, how funny is this now?
Yeah, you just lost your last Fandangle burger.
Maybe it could be the dangle part of it because the bacon kind of dangles off
Bacon
the
can
side.
get awfully dangly.
It can be dangly on the side of a burger. So maybe, and on top of that, it says Fandangle because lots of people are a fan of bacon.
They are. That is true.
You know, a lot of that makes sense.
It adds up.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and
what?
Brendan
people
just put on the
at
internet, so it's
Wendy's-
got to be true.
You don't have to pay us. You don't have to pay us for this. Just give us a lifetime of free Fandangle.
Well, what I just said too is in a YouTube video. It's in a YouTube video, so now it's evidence. If anyone asks.
Yeah.
See,
Let's
and that's
use it.
perfect. And yeah, sponsor us, Wendy's. I could live off Fandangle burgers for real. If you're having a day where you don't really want all of that, you just eat the dangle. You don't eat the fan.
I just I know they did one on McDonald's about it, but I don't know if you'd want to make the structure and core of your diet.
I'm not.
Junior Bacon Cheeseburgers.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
that I
What was that
want to.
movie? What was that movie called? Was it
Supersize Me.
Man Dies of Nutrient Deficiency? Oh, Super Size Me. Sorry.
Okay. So that being said, no, I feel like Morgan Spurlock was just he was out of shape, because I think I could do that and graduate in health.
I wonder if your body would just evolve and be like, okay, well, this is how it is now.
It
We
just
have to-
maximizes the
and
nutrients
just-
that are there.
Exactly.
I know
Exactly.
that there was a good 3 weeks.
Like vitamin beef.
There was a good vitamin beef. There was a good 3 weeks. Now, mind you, I was maybe 28, so I had a little better metabolism than I do now. But honestly, like 3 weeks of eating nothing but because McDonald's was right around the corner from my place, and I couldn't afford to eat anything else. So all I ate was McDonald's.
Where is
and it
this?
was-
Sorry.
I was living at Broadview and Danforth at the time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And
checking.
it was the most delicious few months of my life, honestly, that I've ever had.
Could be delicious, but I think nothing but those burgers. I can't remember the exact way it was phrasing, but they were talking about in business, like it's okay to have a bunch of little accidents. You're trying to avoid the giant accident. And I feel like if you ate nothing but those burgers, you'd think you're okay, but you would run into one giant accident. That being probably your heart.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about
Or your intestines.
See, I thought you were talking about a poop type thing.
Oh, that's probably there, but you would wish you could go back to that problem.
Honestly,
After
though,
your
like,
heart probably gives out.
That's true. True story.
I'd travel with a clean pair of underwear and feel completely fine with that. All I'm saying is I think as a 35-year-old man, I could still live on nothing but McDonald's and thrive. Thrive.
I think I was watching there's a YouTube video. They're talking about like bang for the buck, fast food stuff, and they were saying that the McDonald's McDouble for the $1 is the best source of protein.
It hits home.
So I do think about that when we're on tour. So
Now, Mike, I will say
I do consider that.
The one thing that I found out recently, because we were in search of a Taco Bell.
I saw your post about that.
Seriously in search.
You needed the Taco Bell.
We found the Taco Bell. I'll post a picture. I got my taco on.
What started the craving for Taco Bell? Like, is that a morning thing or was it like a night thing?
No,
You
it
just,
was
like,
honestly like we were just sitting there.
Seriously,
thinking
last
about-
night we were talking about Taco Bell, but like, can we go today?
No, it was the fact that like Woodstock has been talking about getting a Taco Bell for like 1,000 years. And every time a building starts being built, people start talking about, okay, Taco Bell. It's going to be a Taco Bell. And it never is. We have 11 Tim Hortons and no Taco Bell. And people started commenting. They're like, "Oh, well, we have I can't remember what the Mucho burrito and another burrito bar burrito." I'm like, "No, that's not Taco Bell.
not
Taco
Taco
Bell,
Bell.
you can go and get cheap tacos and feel cheap about yourself."
You know, there's only 2 Taco Bells that come up when you search Google Maps.
In
2.
Toronto?
In Toronto. 2.
Yeah.
Well, one of them is the one that took over the hideout. Is that gone already?
Mm-hmm.
It's must be. It's not coming up here, or it's my map
Seriously?
just isn't updated. Yeah, I don't see it on here.
Yeah,
There's,
I'm
there's
trying.
one
to...
at Dufferin Mall,
I was
Okay,
gonna say
yeah.
probably down there.
and then there's another one that's like right downtown, like Yonge and Carlton. Sorry, Yonge and College, the other side of the street. In
Okay, yeah, so
in that little
that-
thing there, in that little mall. Oh wait, sorry. And there's also one. There's one up here. There's one up Midtown, by Young and Egg, in the movie theater. 3 though. 3
in the
Toronto?
theater. That's high risk.
Oh, here we go. And then you zoom out north of the 401, north of the highway.
Just explodes.
Oh, just and
Everybody's
Scarborough.
Everyone's
4 in
getting tacos.
Scarborough. Let's go to Scarborough.
Either way, I will say my point of all this, of bringing this up, was, do you remember me talking about the party taco platter? And I was
No.
like, I swear I've seen a thing where you can get like 20 tacos.
I remember the box that had like 10 in it.
Aren't
No.
Is it not different here though? Canadian Taco
No.
Bell and American Taco Bell.
This,
It's not
well,
the
yeah,
same.
it's definitely different, but it tasted. I chalupaed myself like in a serious way, to the point where like we were at the mall and we were trying to, especially socially distancing, like we were trying to gauge it a little bit, but we ate that Taco Bell and I was like, okay, like I need to go just sit in the car for a little bit. Like I don't need to do anything. I need to not do anything for a little bit. and Jen's looking at me like, do we need to go home? I'm like, no.
It's making me stronger.
This feeling that I'm having, I need to feel it, and I need to embody it, and I need to let it go. And so yeah, I breathed deeply for 20 minutes, and then went back to searching around the mall. But Either way, Taco Bell, don't stop doing what you're doing. Just do it more.
You know what? I disagree. They got rid of the potato taco.
Spicy.
I'm
potato
angry.
Taco. Yeah,
I'm,
that's right.
No, I'm not angry, but I'm dissatisfied.
I've seen that a lot lately.
Disappointed.
People posting.
Are you enraged,
things.
Brendan?
You got taco rage?
No, I don't have taco rage. It's not quite rage, but it's taco.
You sound sad though.
Taco sadness.
That doesn't taco sadness.
Not taco sadness. Taco displeasement.
Displeasure.
Taco displeasure right now.
Displeasure.
I'm not very happy. I'm not enraged, but I'm not
I'll
very
still
happy.
come back, but I'm not happy about
I'll
it.
still be civil. I'll be a gentleman about it, but sir, I am displeased
So
with
do not
your
need to see
behavior,
your
Taco
manager.
Bell. Senior, El Senor Taco Bell.
Pass this along.
Yeah.
Not impressed.
Not impressed. Not one bit. One bit.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Is that the male version of Karen, Brendan?
No, I don't think
I'm not
that's
sure.
true. I don't think that could be true. You never complain.
That's probably the problem. I never do complain. Even
We
though they
would joke about the amount of times Brendan's still waiting for his order.
Oh man.
But we're like, I'm gonna
get a
coffee.
Thing, though.
And I'll just
That's why, because I'm nice. I'm like, oh, thank you very much, and they're just like, I'm not giving this guy his order.
Look at this
I'm
guy.
just gonna eat it
You
myself.
paid
He's not-
for stuff, and we're not going to give it to him.
He said
wanna-
thank you. He's not gonna say anything if you eat his burger. Eat it in front of him.
I want to make you a shirt. I want to make you a shirt that says "Don't treat me different because I'm ginger."
I think we should get Brendan a hat that just says "Don't forget my order." And if anyone asks, to be like, "Because people forget my order."
Don't forget me.
And I'll make a big show of coming into the restaurant with it and then donning the hat.
Okay.
It'll be a
Putting it
cowboy
on and
hat.
like-
Yeah, it won't just be like a
Instead of-
baseball hat. It'll be a cowboy hat.
Instead of the shirt or the hat, you should just walk in with a soundtrack every time. And so when you walk in, the second the door opens, don't you forget about me.
I should just get a foghorn, and when I walk in, if they forget my order, I'll set a timer. And if it's like everyone's getting their order, I'll just give it a blast. Like,
Oh no, seriously, you could use the foghorn, and before you order, just give it a quick toot, and then after you're done, quick toot.
they'll
and then they'll be
remember
like,
me
"What's with
then.
the foghorn guy?"
Yeah.
But you gotta give two toots for the order done.
Hey,
So
who's
thank
gonna-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thank you.
They would remember you if you did.
They
that.
would.
You'd be
That-
famous, Brendan.
Yeah, foghorn guy.
I feel like everybody gives so much credence to foghorn, but nobody talks about leghorn.
Oh, it's pretty good.
I give that a
Wah,
5.6.
wah, wah,
5.6. Still enjoyed it, but
Yeah. The Calvin and Hobbes, I guess Hobbes just got lost.
you beat me to it. I was literally doing exactly that.
I had to put another app on my phone recently, and I was like, "What to get rid of?" And it kept telling me to get rid of the air horn thing.
Air
'cause I
horn?
haven't-
You don't get
'cause I
rid
haven't
of the
used it
air
in a while,
horn.
and I was like, I feel bad for not using that in a while,
Mm.
but I didn't get rid of that. So gotta keep everyone. That should come standard on the phone. That should be like the other flashlight on the phone.
Yeah, there should be a button on the pull down when you pull it down or up or whichever way
In
you
case
pull.
you need it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it should have an emergency type thing. Like you should be able to do it without having to do a bunch of stuff.
like
like-
set it to one of the side buttons
Okay,
just
but
automatically.
Jen's
do
phone-
I want Siri or do I want Foghorn?
Jen's phone, you can actually go like this,
You were saying it
it'll-
would take a picture,
and it'll take a picture. I want to be able to go like this.
but just imagine though, like. But imagine though, like if you had swipe things to like go to emergency stuff, and the first one was like flashlight, and the next one was the air horn, and the next one was like call 911.
911. So you have to scroll through. Can you imagine if you were really
Oh,
having a
it's
hard
so much
time?
pain right
Hurt
now.
in a
And you
car
keep
burning.
hitting
Flashlights on.
You keep hitting the wrong one.
Oh, I got the air horn.
The car's burning. It's on.
And the person next to you is just screaming at you. Can you just call the police?
Call
The
911.
foghorn's not working.
I'm at 5% battery.
Yeah.
It sometimes cuts out.
and your foghorn kills it.
I just need 2 or 3 toots out of this.
You press one foghorn, it just dead.
Well, it'd be great with that app too if that actually happened. If they made it like we have it fail, go down.
I just thinking that, like, because I think we all know Morse code for SOS because of that commercial. Do you remember that? The dishwasher commercial? Because you would probably be able to do SOS using the air horn.
That's
I don't.
right.
I feel isn't SOS? Isn't it? Da,
No, so remember from the
da.
commercial. To be
Well, no, I don't obviously remember the commercial. Wait, give it again.
Three quick ones, 3 long ones, 3 quick ones. Because that is from the TV commercial. There's the dishwashers, and they all kind of did the bangy thing to say SOS because they need to get cleaned. I remember that. I remember that.
It's a good thing to be noted that if we ever get lost on a desert island, and I say a desert island, not deserted. It's not
No,
deserted.
it's
It's
not
just a
delicious.
desert. It's really dry and there's no water. I won't know how to sauce people.
It'd be great, Dane, if you mixed it up and instead of SOS you did like Beethoven. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, no, isn't people wouldn't know.
You're
I was
trying to
just saying,
SOS that. They're like,
if
well, I
we're
don't-
ever stuck on the side of a mountain again with van troubles, and I'm walking away and you hear, I was like, as I'm walking away, I'm trying to get help because I don't have signal. Again,
I don't know who's out there, but they really like Beethoven's Fifth. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun.
like, what are you doing?
They're fine. He's having a good time. He's playing Beethoven.
Oh, he's having fun. He's having fun. Let him go. Let him go.
Oh, how do we get here?
Oh, Jeremy. Yes. Ricola. That was one of my favorite commercials ever.
Sorry, I was trying to do the Doppler
That
thing.
was it was a kind of it was like a Swedish air horn, the big
Yeah,
long.
they had that big. I remember being a kid and thinking, and even as a kid thinking, like, how are they letting these people smoke a bong on TV? Like, and they're sick. Like, these people are sick. Why are they smoking? They should
I don't
maybe
know, I
go
just-
to a pipe.
I
if
just
they're
figured
that
it was
sick.
because they're Dutch or something.
Kind of weird.
Dutch guy smoking a bong. I don't know.
If there was mayonnaise on that bong, it would you'd know for sure.
There was mayonnaise on the bong.
They just have like a line of mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise
so they-
cooled. Be like a new trend in computers that they have water cooled and then they
Yeah,
have
water
mayonnaise.
cooled.
Mayonnaise
Just lots
cooled.
of vents and fans. This one is just mayo.
It's just mayonnaise. Has
Yeah.
If you just have a
That makes
You
sense.
gotta check
'cause
the
at-
mayo core.
At Costco, they got those big like tubs of mayo, and you're like, "Who needs that?" And someone comes
Well,
in,
That's where it's going.
it's like,
I'm
just
not
taking a break
even-
from League of Legends to grab another bucket of coolant here.
Well,
I'm not
mayonnaise
even
is one of the
joking.
coolest substances on earth. I don't know why.
My parents
Maybe it's
came
the
back.
eggs.
They're gonna ship the vaccines in it.
My parents came back from Costco, and they had a big thing of mayonnaise, like just today. And so I'm now just thinking, like, I could just dip a straw in that, put like a little. We could have a mayonnaise.
That
bomb.
would be that. I was not thinking that, but that'd be an awful, awful challenge. Like, how much mayo can you drink just with a straw?
Have you not seen? Haven't you seen the thing
No,
with the girl
I
that
haven't.
eats the mayo? Like she's like a championship mayo eater.
Well, I'm sure someone can do that, but not the 3 of us. So that'd be one of those weird.
No, I don't want to.
Ooh, I'm gonna throw
The
up.
cheeseburger challenge, but it's just like that'd be.
Okay, but that's why I went into the thing about the party pack at Taco Bell,
Back on course. Got it.
because I think it's 20 or 24 tacos, and it's like $22. And
It's not
it
bad,
comes with extras. The extras, those are for the kids.
They
you know,
load you up.
like,
Yeah.
you get those to everybody else, but yeah, like this cheeseburger, we've been talking about it for too long, and it just makes me hungry. I wake up with a hunger that honestly somewhat consumes my soul. So we need to finish this. and not finish it in a bad way, but like I know that between the three of us, we can push each other to cheeseburger heights. And I don't want it to be a thing where we're sitting there going like, Brendan, those are my personal burgers.
No, it'd be me with my Beyond Burgers. I'm like, no, these are my personal burgers.
Like, for real, we can't eat those. They're like $7 each.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, your challenge is going to be a lot more.
It's going to be
difficult
expensive.
now. Yeah.
To do
Whatever.
Go
You know
fund
what?
me for Brendan's Burger
Yeah,
Challenge.
I'm in.
And actually,
Brendan's trying to raise $350 for 12 Beyond Burgers.
but it won't.
Yeah.
It won't be a GoFundMe. It'll be a GoFundMe.
At $12.99 each, that's quite an expensive endeavor.
GoFundMe.
Go fund me. Oy, oy, oy.
Man. Okay, Jeremy's saying Miracle Whip,
No.
and I don't have.
Sorry,
a problem
Miracle
with
what?
Miracle.
What are you talking about? What is
Whip.
Yeah,
What is
okay,
that?
that's better. Yeah, I like the
Miracle Whip.
that? I like to lean in the WH there.
yeah, okay. I didn't know what you were talking about before you did
Cindy's
that.
wheezing. But yeah, no, I'm not a fan of Miracle Whip, but not in that context. I am Frisian, which is a province of Dutch or Holland, so Netherlands. Wow, I can't say things. But
You got things? I can't say them.
I,
I'll try.
I can't say your things, but I have things that I can say.
Dane remembers like 6 pages of lyrics flawlessly, then goes to speak. I don't know what those things are.
I don't know things. Can you guys just say things while I think of other
okay, I don't
things to say?
I forget about words sometimes. I go so long and it's just bass notes. So they start and I'm like, boop, 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 boop. Oh, sorry. Whoa. Awkward.
Someone asks you a question, you respond in the Seinfeld theme.
Oh, wait.
It's like, B, did you get the zucchinis that you said you were gonna get?
Pretty long transition there. I'm taking that as a no.
I had to really go for it.
I would learn that song, but he did it different every week.
Every time, yeah.
Well, and it
Every
was
time.
all on a keyboard.
That's right.
That's a smart thing to do though, because if you just had one, then they probably just let you go after the first season.
Yeah, they'd pay
First
someone
episode.
else.
Like,
yeah,
well,
they know.
yeah.
They're just like, all right, we're good.
They're
We
like,
got
all
what we
right,
need here.
so here's your $500 honorarium.
It's actually the best idea ever. I'm gonna make a job every week. Pretty big job. This is. It's kind of doing the same thing. That's brilliant, actually.
Well, being in the arts, if you think about it, it's a big make work project.
Yeah, he made
'Cause you
work
just
all
keep
right.
telling people, I got something better.
Yeah,
Okay, but
so-
perfect
Yeah.
example.
Something better's coming out soon.
Law and Order. That guitar line.
On that super spanky guitar lead.
I bet you they're sad that they just made one. They should
Yeah,
have
they
been
did
like
that
Law and
once.
Order. It should. Yeah, they did it once. They should have been like, it needs to be different every episode. Different crime.
It's going to add to it as new
Yeah.
crime.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I definitely feel like that guy
and just
was
that
found
same
in-
guitar spanky. They just have it like this.
Just banging away.
Don't even unplug everything. They have a studio. They're like, all right, this is the Law and Order
That's the
song
sound.
studio.
We should close the studio down. Except for
Just
tours.
spank- and it's
We don't
probably
touch
a
anything
Fender,
there.
It's a
Just
Fender
look at it.
twin. It's a Fender twin and a Telly. He's like, yeah, just spank that. Can you just come in and spank it for me? Wow, that sounded terrible. But anyways,
Got the point across. He got paid.
But yeah, that guy got paid once, and I bet you, he's sitting in his tiny apartment going, I feel like the Santana that never got paid.
Well, mind you, there's a lot a lot of people watch that show, so it gets played a lot. So he got. Don't worry.
He might. You
Don't
might
worry.
never know.
He's doing okay, I bet.
He just got paid for the gig.
But imagine if he was the
Someone else
Seinfeld
produced
guy
it.
that had a different thing every week.
There's always mechanicals. Always
true.
mechanicals.
But there's this thing called contracts.
You sounded like Jason Statham when you started that thing. You went into a British accent. For
There's
a
always
minute.
mechanicals.
Yeah, mechanicals. Oh, yes. All right, boys. Shall we say goodnight to the
Think so.
people
I
of
think
the
we covered
Beavers?
all the bases. We talked
I
about
think
the
we-
weather.
Yeah.
Talked about
Talked
Taco
about-
Bell. Talked about
about-
mayo.
Burgers for about 40 minutes.
Yeah, and then just you know what I'm doing, and advertisements, and then we got that in there too. So
No, I definitely don't have a fetish with spanking. To be honest,
Your devilish laugh after that wasn't too convincing.
well, it's not convincing, but I don't even know what I was talking about.
it's like
Did
a
I say
technical
spanking?
term for guitar parts where you
Oh,
put a lot
oh.
of compression on it, and it's just getting spanked
Yeah,
by
it's
the
spanking,
threshold setting.
yes. Okay, I
Just
get it then.
spanking it.
Way to suck all the fun out of that one. I'm kidding. I know. I'm just.
Technical terms.
It's the TT. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna go pay more attention to my TTs.
All right, I'm gonna
my
get back to
technical
trying
terms.
to get some mixes done here.
All right, boys.
So
Well, thank
Mix
you
us
for
on
tuning
what?
in.
we're gonna talk about it. Oh, never mind.
I was trying to make it really dramatic.
Just
Trying to
end it, Dane. End
Trying
it.
to be the elephant in the room.
I can't just do it that way. I gotta do the whole thing. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This has been Tense Machine. Thank you guys all for tuning in. With no joking, seriously, thank you for coming and hanging with us. This is your Sundays at 6. We will be back on Wednesday with your Wednesday night groove, and for all those that have asked questions that we didn't respond to as of yet and we didn't see, it was not on purpose. We will definitely find those and get back to you with some ratata or some Sanya Pity on the Runnican. But it's Pootie Tang. Just go with it. But for those online, which we know you all are because you're watching us right now, come find us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Play, Apple Music, Google Play. I know the things. I know things.
I know all of the things.
I know some of the things. But biggest thing is share. Tell your friends. Share us to your friends. Like and subscribe. But thank you guys very much for coming on. We are going to say goodbye as of now. And
maybe
we'll see.
listen on Tidal as well. Tidal pays the like Tidal, Tidal. They pay the highest.
They don't.
They don't.
They don't. Apple Music
Come
pays
on.
the best, and the thing is, Tidal's like a year behind in payouts. I've said my piece.
Well, then don't do that.
Tidal's good, but it's not. It's not like Apple Music. Apple Music pays the best.
Okay, you know what? I switch my vote to Deezer. It's all good Deezer.
Deezer's not very good.
Oh.
Don't know. It's not. It's your preferred platform. You know what? So be it.
All right.
It's all good.
Going back to Spotify.
Spotify, bang for the buck. That helps the bands the most. Just throwing it out there.
Well, that was awkward.
I
You're messing with Dane's script right now.
go have fun in your lives.
Have a good rest of your day.
do things. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Have a good day.
Resetting.
This is day. It's a daytime. All right, see you later.
I see you had it all set up there to go to the out screen.
I just barely got
Because
that.
I was ready, but I'm like, I'm going to see
I never get those things.
if there's any signs of struggle.
Okay, that was hilarious. I have never even heard of those two platforms that you mentioned.
But
I just
Deezer
read
and
something
Tidal?
that said Tidal was the highest paying one.
It is, well, it was for a long time, but just looking at the payouts. And also, it's like you'll get your payouts from Tidal, and you'll be like, cool.